Hey guys! So for me, Thanksgiving is all about the side dishes. And I think the one side dish that ties everything together is always the cranberry sauce. And now I know most people love the cranberry sauce straight out of the can, and I have to admit that I love that too. But over the years, I've come up with a cranberry sauce recipe that I think rivals any other cranberry sauce out there. So what I decided to do is combine my favorite ingredients to come up with a tart and sweet and exotic cranberry sauce. And this is my Cranberry-Quince Compote. So finding cranberries here in Hungary is really difficult. And many years I end up having to forego cranberry sauce around Thanksgiving because, well, I just can't find it. But this year I was lucky because I found cranberries in the market, and the interesting thing is that actually it says on the bag that these are from the United States of America, so it makes me even more homesick just to see these cranberries. But I'm just so excited that I can show you how I make my cranberry sauce. So here I have the cranberries floating in water just like they would be harvested in bogs in North America, and I have my quince, which is a very European ingredient, and I also add the zest and juice of an orange, which adds some really nice sweetness. And to continue with the exotic flavors, I also use a little bit of pomegranate molasses, I use a little bit of white wine, and I use cinnamon and nutmeg. So let me show you how to make this Cranberry-Quince Compote. It's exotic, it's flavorful, and it's the perfect pairing for a Thanksgiving turkey. So I'm gonna drain my cranberries from their bog water. And this is going straight into my saucepan. And now I'm going to turn on the heat, and I'm going to add my cup of sugar and my half a cup of white wine. I'm going to give this a little bit of a stir and bring this up to a simmer. Once it starts bubbling, then we know we're good. And in the meantime, I'm going to prepare the quince. So quince is kind of like any other fruit, like an apple or even like a potato. It turns brown once you start working with it. So what I like to do is zest and juice an orange into this bowl first, and then I'll toss the quince in that liquid, and that'll keep it from turning brown while we're working on it. Now for this, I'm using this microplane. It's one of my favorite tools, and by no way am I sponsored by the company, but I love this because it makes zesting so easy. And I use it backwards so that I collect all the zest in the back like this. And then I can just hit it into the bowl and it all comes out at once. And you see, it came completely out. Okay, and this beautiful orange, I'm gonna juice right into here. Now there shouldn't be too many seeds, but I'm gonna use my hand as a strainer. No seeds at all. Okay, I'm going to cut up my quince. And quince is pretty tough, so what I like to do is cut it into quarters like this and just cut out the core. Like that. And I'm going to cut them into cubes and add them to my orange juice mixture so they don't brown. Okay. And I'm just giving it a toss in the orange juice and orange zest. And meanwhile, the cranberries have been popping in the background. They've been going for about 8 minutes or so. And I'm going to add the quince to the pot. And I'm going to mix this in. Okay, I'm going to raise the heat a little bit. And now I'm going to add my pomegranate molasses. And my cinnamon. And I'm gonna grate some nutmeg over top. So I've had the Cranberry-Quince Compote cooking for about 15 minutes and everything's looking nice. I'm gonna test the quince with this knife and it's perfectly soft. And I'm gonna transfer it to this bowl so that it cools before I put it into the fridge. And I'm just getting all the bits and all the sauce from the bottom of the saucepan. So my Cranberry-Quince Compote has been in the fridge chilling and it's ready to be tasted. I have these little compote bowls, perfect for serving this up. It's gelled so nicely. And now I'm going to give it a little taste. It's so good. Honestly, I would eat this as a dessert. It's really sweet. It's also really fragrant from the quince. The nutmeg and the cinnamon come through, but I also love the astringency that comes from the pomegranate molasses. And of course, the cranberries themselves have a little bit of astringency as well. Now for a little bit of the cranberry sauce part. Now you could easily eat this as a dessert. You can stir it into some yogurt. You can have it as a side dish with your turkey, with some roast pork, with some grilled chicken breast. I can imagine it being very, very good with also some roast duck or roast goose. It's the perfect side dish for the holidays, whether for Thanksgiving or for Christmas. So I hope you give this Cranberry-Quince Compote a try. I think it'll change your world of cranberry sauces. You may still like the canned cranberry sauce, but I think this will sway you in the homemade cranberry sauce route. So let me know what you and your family think about this Cranberry-Quince Compote. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and thank you again for watching.